Is nearly a week since Nancy Guthrie was last seen. Today, host Savannah Guthrie and her siblings have been pleading for her safe return. The investigation in the last couple of hours does seem to have been picking up a little bit of steam. Investigators have been reviewing a new message about the 84-year-old grandmother received by a local television station. An earlier, still unverified message included a ransom demand and a Monday deadline. And as word of that new message began to circulate, we saw detectives descending on the home. FBI agents spotted on the roof, and they were going door to door in the neighborhood. We saw them examining cameras that were mounted on the roof of Nancy Guthrie's house. This is a quiet desert neighborhood, purposefully dark to accommodate the observatories and the surrounding mountains. There is desert vegetation throughout, so the sheriff here said home security cameras may not prove terribly helpful, but they are trying to exploit every possible image they can. And remember, the key time frame is in the early hours of Sunday morning, a 45-minute window from the time a doorbell camera here at the house disconnected to the time Nancy Guthrie's pacemaker disconnected from her phone. The sheriff told us he must believe that Nancy Guthrie is alive, despite so far the lack of proof.
And the entire country, Aaron, is talking about this story, looking for Nancy Guthrie. President Trump has expressed some optimism as we're approaching that second deadline on Monday. Are we any closer to a breakthrough in the case?
The investigators certainly hope so, Janae. And in fact, President Trump sounded rather optimistic when he spoke to reporters aboard Air Force One, if vaguely saying that he hoped to hear something, some kind of a solution, something definitive fairly soon. But he did not get specific. He did not elaborate. And we know that investigators who are working on the case say there are no suspects and as yet no sign of Nancy Guthrie.
And Aaron, we just can't imagine what the Guthrie family is going through right now. And there really has been an outpouring of support for the Guthrie family.
It has to be agony for them, doesn't it, Gio? But there is a steadfast group, especially from Nancy Guthrie's church nearby here. They've been holding constant vigil. The whole country seems to be praying for Nancy Guthrie and her safe return and her family. And we met neighbors around here who said they would willingly give over their security camera footage to police before they even had to ask, doing anything they can to help this investigation, Gio.
That's right, and we are joining the Guthrie family in prayer. Aaron Katursky, thank you so much for your reporting.